Okay, so today we are on the Great Central. We're at the location of in between Charwelton and Troughs. So this section I've not actually covered yet. So the plan is to get onto the track bed and have a look along the section of the old disused line where the water troughs, whatever you want to call it, used to be. So there's a few photographs I can pop up as well, just to sort of highlight the areas where I am. And we're just going to have a little wander and see what we can find. So I hope you enjoy this little one. Okay, see you in a sec. So this map shows my location with the blue dot, and you can just follow back the track bed which leads towards Charwelton station, and I'm just heading south towards Troughs. Right, so we're at our first bridge. This is bridge number 481. I think that's 81 or 91. I think it's 81. And yeah, this lovely little single track over bridge is in pretty good shape. As you can see, the top of the wall's been repaired at some point with some nice blue engineering bricks. And just look at our side, that's looking towards Charwelton. It's slowly becoming a bit less overgrown, I think, this time of year, so we'll try and get down there and have a look. So we'll just go to the other side, and this will be facing towards Woodford-Hulse goods yard. So I've been down here a few times, and it's pretty walkable. So our plan is to see if we can find what remains of the water troughs, and well, we won't see much of the water troughs because they're in the middle of the tracks, but there's like a little pumping station where there was like a little water tower. There are a few remains still there, so we'll go and see what we can find, see if we can get down there then. So yeah, this bridge is in really lovely condition. Right, let's make our way through all them stingers. Well, here we go. Winter's on its way, so hopefully this will all disappear. But we're now stood on the track bed. I think I'm going to struggle on that little bit, so I'm going to go through the bank, I think. Bear with us. There we go. Hopefully that's the end of the overgrown bit, so we'll carry on heading south and we'll see what we can find. Now I just noticed within the the side of this bank there's some like cabling troughing. It's quite overgrown, so you can't really see it. Hoping it's going to clear a little bit in a minute, which look like it is. There's a bit of more of a path. Oh, there we go, look. I should have just come that way. There we go, this is a bit clearer on the track bed now. So this section of the Great Central was very straight and level. This was where the water troughs were located, and obviously the wind cutters and all the main through steam trains used to pick up water in this location. Obviously with the non-stop trains obviously possibly stopping at Charwelton, I don't know. The as far as I know, in this area here, over to my right, is where we'll find the remains, anyway, of the water. They're almost like pumps that were sitting in the ground. They used to supply water to the water tower that supplied the water to the troughs in the track. So I've got a lovely picture to put up actually of this section. It'll sort of give you an idea of what it looked like. So yeah, this bit's quite clear. So I think we're going over to our right. I mean, there's lots of debris. Lots of freight. Loads of freight still on the ground. There's a hell of a lot of big boulders along here, so this freight, look around this tree. Looks like you covered it. Ballast. So we're not far off where I think we'll find the foundations anyway of the water tower. So I'll just cut here and then get back on the track bed and walk a bit further down, and then once I've found the location I'll cut back on again. This post here, I think it had something to do with actually having like a white and black sign on the top of it, indicating the water troughs. So this concrete post is definitely railway related. So we're not far off now. So we're sort of like literally walking along the flattest section in this area, and if I find it on the left hand side is one of the concrete posts for the old original signal. There we go, I think it's here. Look. There we go. You can just about make it out. It's like a concrete base. And just over here, I remember this from last time, some glass. Just make it out. These are the remains, the glass remains of the battery boxes that used to power the coloured light. So you can just make out the writing on there, CSCO. So yeah, there's almost a complete one there. So that's been nicely left there from previous people walking along here and not taking it away. Not that you'd want to anyway, but so yeah, that's a nice little reminder of what was here. So there's your fence line. Original fence posts. Yeah, and that was the base just there. Concrete base for the signal post. think we're pretty close now to where I need to be, where the water tower is. It should be around here somewhere on the right hand side. A little more further along. So this is quite a nice little section to walk along because it seems pretty well used by the locals for dog walking. Got a few trees that have blown down in the wind. I'm just going to cut here until I find this this location we're after. It's really windy, so here we go. This is the base of the water tower. You can just make it out, so it goes along there, back up here. Let's get back down here and have a look from the other side. It might be a bit easier to make out. So yeah, there we go. So you could imagine this would have been a brick, half brick, and then there would have been some big round metal cylinders on top. So yeah, I'll try and chuck a picture up, and I think down this bank now, if I try and aim down this bank is where the water supply was fed up from these big round holes. So let's see if we can get a better look. So there we go, these are where the pumps were. Got like a concrete base, and they're still, make out the metalwork still in there. Don't know whether I can scan in, I'll try and, don't think I'm going to get to scan in, I'll just make out, just in there, look, you can see the pipe. Wow, still surviving to this day. There's loads of bricks scattered about. So I think the other one is around here. Yeah. So this is your second one. You can see some sort of kind of drainage that's here. Loads of concrete, and then this round, you can just make it out, big round hole here is where the other pump was. It's just full of concrete, it's been chucked in. So as far as I'm aware, this water supply was pumped from a stream, and I think there's a little pond over in this location near to the line. So water was pumped from there over to these and then fed up into the water tower. So there we go, a little bit of Great Central Railway history. All these bricks. So there we go. For you viewers that can't get to these sort of locations, I hope you enjoy this one. Just gives you an insight into another little section of the Great Central, which I haven't put up on my channel yet, so I hope you enjoyed this little one. And I'm just going to now go back up, have a little wander along the track bed, see if there's anything else that remains, and then head back to Charwelton. So yeah, there we go. Once again, that's the remains of the water tower, and I'll try and pop a picture up of what it looked like. Right, let's carry on. What's that in here? Oh, I see. This is the remains of a trackside ballast bin. You just make out these concrete sides and the two posts. Loads of scattered freight, and there's the other side. Another piece of coal. So yeah, that's the remains of an old trackside ballast bin. Remains of something. So yeah, we're in a bit of a cut-in now, so we're not actually getting as much wind noise. It's only a very small cut-in, and we're heading. Well, I'm walking south towards Woodford Hulse New Yard, and we're just about to come up to the next bridge, which I think is bridge, I don't know, might be 480, or 4, might be 43, I don't know, I'll have to have a look in a minute. So yeah, this section is really nice to walk down because it's pretty clear. There are bits and pieces hiding in the sides, but it's still a little bit overgrown. But come winter, it should be a bit easier. So let's look back towards Charwelton. Things I do for this channel, eh? But I know that this section I'm walking down I never covered. Obviously I've got past videos from Charwelton Station and Catesby Tunnel, and if you look at my old videos you can see a bit I've done of the Woodford Hulse New Yard not so long ago. Today I'm not going to take the drone up because it's a bit too windy, to be honest, and there's not a lot to see along here from above. So yeah, I'm just going to spin the camera around and then just come up to the next bridge. Still fascinates me, this was a main line. You know, it's well, it's coming on nearly, what's it now, 66, so 55, 56, 57 years coming up. It's been derelict for now. But look at that, it's a lovely bridge that is. Got a few coping stones missing off the top, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. That's it, the wind's died down now. Right, let's see if we can get on top and find the bridge number. Just noticed under the bridge there's a few coping stones lying around, obviously off the top. Some over there, just may come out. And then got 4, 5 there. A few more bricks off the top of the bridge probably. Nice blue engineering bricks. So actually, to be honest with you, I don't think I can get up there. It's a bit too overgrown. So there we go, this is from the other side. Look at that, that's worthy of a still photo, that is, which I'm going to take. Beautiful bridge. Apart from a small crack just there in the middle, just there. That's in pretty good shape. Right, let's carry on. See how much more we can see. Right, so there we go. I'm not going to walk any further now because literally about 200 metres in this direction, heading south, will be going into the new yard of Woodford Hulse. So I'm not going to go any further from this point. I'm going to head back now, just walk along back where I just come from, see if there's anything else I can spot, and I'll chuck it up on the video. Alright, see you in a bit. Now it's just on the way back, and I knew there was this culvert that runs underneath the line around here, so just going down the bank, and oh, what a shame, the tree has come down. Wow, I don't know why that's here. That's one of those battery boxes. Light, that powers the lights. So yeah, just here beneath this fallen tree is a lovely little culvert, and yeah, it wasn't like this last time. It looks like it's blocked up. That's a shame, really. That tree's crushing down on that. So yeah, if you look at the effort they put into even making these little culverts, you know, that nice little brickwork around the outside. You just don't get that, do you, nowadays? So yeah, it looks like this little culvert has stopped running now, because it wasn't like this last time I looked. So there we go, one last look at this fantastic bridge. Yeah, so there's the other coping stones I was pointing out earlier. Yeah, so that's, they've all come off the top. Okay, as we was heading back, I thought I better capture this little bit, because I should have noticed it when I was looking at the water tower foundations. But just down here, so over in that direction would have been the two pumps, and just coming down here would have been the catch point, or the flow of water that used to come up into the pipes off the river. So if you try and get down and have a bit of a closer look. This is a culvert down here, and there's this big square concrete like intake, I would have thought, for the water pumps. There you go, nearly slipped down. So yeah, there we go, there's the culvert. Look how beautiful that is. Right, just take my step steady across this. Oh. So there would have been the feed of water coming down from the pond or lake or whatever it is that's sat up there. And that would have been some sort of pipe catch point to take water up to the pumps. So yeah, that's quite interesting still here. Look at that culvert. That culvert is fantastic condition. Don't know if you can see the other end or not. Yeah, just about make out the other end. That's running underneath the track bed up top. So yeah, there we go. That's that would have been the original feed. Underneath here somewhere would have been the pipes feeding the water troughs up top. So there we are. Right, I'm going to start heading back now, so I'll just try and get up here, out the wind a little bit. And that is some of the concrete troughing along the side of the track. Still remains. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of rocks and debris that's scattered along this bank must have been to do with drainage. So there we go, that's looking back at that culvert. Back on the main line. There we go, it's another find. It's an old signal, concrete signal post. Still got this ladder attached at the top. Wow, it's leaning at a very horrible angle. It's not going to be around for much longer standing like that. So you can just make out the bracket on top where they would have hooked the light on. See if I can just scan in. Make out where the steps were connected into the ground. What a lovely find. Not many of them left now, is there? Probably some battery boxes down that bank as well. This ballast. Ooh, so there we go. Hope you enjoyed that one. Go on, getting warm now. So yeah, sorry for the wind noise. Thanks once again for tuning in. I just want to take this opportunity now, actually. If you've got to the end of this video, I'm nearly on 900 subscribers. Well, I might have just gone over, I don't know, I'll have to double check, but we need to get to that 1,000 at some point. So share, comment, like, tell your friends about NWP exploring if you're into a bit of the Great Central and other interesting things to do with railways. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next video. All right, cheers, bye for now.